to you in the second row next.
Larry Fleischer, Associated Press. This is all new to the program as far to the Sweet 16. So what is this all like getting this far, especially after last year when you won 25 games and didn't get into the tournament?
We're going to ask the seniors to take that one. Let's have Sindarius take that, and then Dwayne after Sindarius.
It means a lot, man. Just for us, for our first time and our last time playing at the university, it just means a lot. Because when we came in as our ultimate goal was to make it to the tournament, and we didn't get that chance our first 3 years, and for us to get this opportunity our last year heading out is a blessing for us, and it's good for the basketball program also for us to to still be playing and to make it to the tournament and making a run is huge for everybody.
Same question to Dwayne, please.
Like Sin said, I think it's just a very crucial thing for us all, especially as seniors. We just feel good about the situation and where we're kind of leaving the program and guiding it towards who we're leaving it off to. And like Sin said, when we came here, 3-4 years ago, Coach didn't promise us that we'd be in the Sweet 16, but he promised that if we believed in him and he believed in us, that he would provide us with an opportunity to kind of make our dreams come true. And it's kind of coming into fruition right now.
Next question's on the left side of the aisle.
The state, Sin, Dwayne, Frank spoke last week about how he leaned on you two plus Justin to kind of get the program to this point. What were the roughest moments during that stretch where maybe you guys thought that maybe that there was a better decision to be made and maybe you guys were maybe thinking about playing somewhere else?
Oh, man, freshman year, sophomore year, those 2 years was the roughest moments for us. Freshman year, we was just so young. And then, we had a lot of games where we could have won, but we were just so young and didn't know how to finish games. And so we lost a lot of games, from like the last 4 minutes of the game. And then sophomore year, we just went through so much with, guys getting hurt from knee injuries. It was a time where we was only playing with like 7-8 players for the rest of the season. And just losing was just like not fun, for us. We coming in, we all was, winners in high school, and just coming in and, we all had our thoughts where, like, man, is it really worth it? We didn't see it happening at that point, but then, we stuck with it and kept working. And then that junior year is when we finally started to see the light and thought, maybe we got a chance. And then, after junior year, our hearts was crushed, but then, we didn't settle. And then senior, coming to the senior year, that's when we came up with unfinished business. And we was just determined to give it our all. And then when the preseason rankings and the conference came out and, everybody had us pick 8th, 9th, at the bottom half of the conference, it just even motivated us even more just to, show everybody, that we deserve to be up there with the best in our conference. And now, they give us the opportunity to play in the tournament. We're here to show people, we can compete with the best in the country.
To David, are you good, or did you want Dwayne? Dwayne, could you answer that same question?
Easy for us to kind of falter and I think give in, but the kind of group of guys that we had, we just ride together our freshman and sophomore year, and we just decided that we're just going to stick through it. We all had our moments where we thought about we should probably reconsider and stuff like that, just because we were losing a lot. And like Singh said, we came from a winning culture in our respective areas. But I think we did a good job of just kind of talking it out and making sure we saw the vision and committed to it. And once we got committed and added other players along the way, the journey became sweeter, and we were able to get through the adversity.
Next question is going to be on the right side of the aisle.
This is for Sindarius. One, how do you guys keep from getting too caught up in the hype of having made the Sweet 16, coming here to Madison Square Garden? And secondly, from what you see inside the program and what's coming after you, is this going to be a one-year wonder for South Carolina, or do you feel it's something they can sustain?
We just stay, like Coach said, before the tournament happened and, before anything happened, Coach told us, to continue to listen to him, and, we've listened to him all season and don't stop now. And we've won the first 2 games and now we're in the Sweet 16. And we're going to continue to listen to Coach and we're going to let Coach lead us. And and we're gonna follow him until whatever, and hopefully it just keep leading us to the right direction and to winning. And I think that the program is headed the right direction. Our defense is just crazy. Like the guys that coach is bringing in, the guys that's here now, they're committed, and they're going to be committed to what coach wants. And once you got guys that's committed to the coach and what he wants, that's when you see things start to turn, and that's when you see winning start happening and stuff like that. And I think the program is headed in the right direction. I don't think this is a one-hit wonder. I think they'll be back in the tournament in years to come in the future.
Fellas, we're going to stay on the right side all the way in the back. Nicole?
Nicole Auerbach, USA Today. Sindarius, this is for you. Coach was just talking about, your decision to commit to South Carolina and just the element of playing for a team and playing for near your family and what you've wanted when you committed here and being part of building a program. Can you just reflect on that a little bit? And also this idea that it seems to kind of the chip on the shoulder seems to motivate you to that people may have overlooked you over your college career. Now in the spotlight, you're having these monster games and people are finally noticing.
I just been born and raised in South Carolina and from South Carolina. Me and myself, PJ, we both, I feel like we both play for the same reasons, for our family, for our state. Justin also, we all, grew up in South Carolina. We all, been through, the struggles and with the program and just, we all been playing good this season. And for us all to be in the spotlight is just tremendous, man, because, we don't feel like we get the recognition that we deserve all season. It was a time where we was number one in the conference. The only thing anybody knew about it. But we all been playing great this season, and we're just trying to keep it going.
Back up front on the left side, David.
Guys, is it kind of weird that as seniors, your first road trip was at Baylor? Now you get to play them again as seniors. Have you thought about that, and just what has changed with Baylor's program from 4 years ago to this game?
We're going to ask Sindarius to take that first, and then Dwayne. And if anybody has a question for PJ for the next round, we'll take one of those as well. But Sindarius first, then Dwayne on this.
What's changed? I don't know, man, because they was good my freshman year with Corey Jefferson and Isaiah Austin and Brady Heslop, and they was good then, and they're good now. They just got guys that's committed to winning. And they just have a winning program, and the way they bigs attack the rim right now and rebounding, and the way they attack the paint, and the way the guys, make shots right now is just, they're a good team, and we're going to have a tough matchup tomorrow.
And the same question for Dwayne.
Yeah, like Sin said, I don't think much has really changed. They kind of got the same personnel, and they do a good job of playing within that zone. I think Baylor's always been known to have a great zone defensively. So I think the coach is going to give us the correct game plan so that we can obtain the win. I think our freshman year we were kind of flustered playing on the road against them, but our sophomore year we kind of rallied together and were able to get that win. But all that's in the past right now. We just got to focus on. We lost by one. Yeah. Never mind.
Does anybody have a question for PJ at this time? Let's give the young fella a chance to answer one. On the right side toward the back. Name and media outlet, please.
Derek Scott, Gamecock Radio Network. PJ, when you were here in December, obviously the excitement of playing in the Garden was something you could get through and experience. Is that valuable to have that out of your system now when you come back here and play in this level on the Sweet 16?
Yeah. I definitely think it's good for us, that we have played in this arena before. Here y'all go. But I think it works in our favor. But first game, second game, third game, I feel like you're always going to be kind of nervous playing here, just due to the history of basketball in this arena. But I think it's definitely good for us that that we had that opportunity earlier in the year to play here.
We have time for a few more questions for the student athletes from South Carolina. Is there one in the back? Andrew, can you take that? We're going to use the left-hand microphone on the right side. Herbert.
How you doing? Herbert Delancey, BSTM. How great is it to know that not only the women's program is doing well, but you all, the men's program for the University of South Carolina, is holding up your end of the bargain? How great is that for both of the teams to be producing well at this time of the year?
Let's have Dwayne answer that one and PJ.
I think it's a really cool experience, personally, especially because around this time every year, the past few years, we've been at home watching the girls play, cheering them on. So the fact that we're still able to play, it's good for our student body, it's good for our school and the whole institution. And it's very cool that we can cheer each other on and support each other, and hopefully both do something that this school hasn't done before.
PJ, the same question.
I just agree with Dwayne. It's a blessing, to have both programs in the Sweet 16 playing this late in the year. It's good. It's just great for our program overall. Like Dwayne said, we've been cheering them on, this time of the year for the past couple of years. And making it, we don't want to take any recognition away from them. We're excited to be here. We're excited that they're in the position they're in.
We have time for one, maybe two more questions. There's one on the right side of the aisle.
Speaking of the women, just curious if any of you have experienced them talking smack to you about, hey guys, let's get going. Let's get to the NCAA tournament. Any kind of a relationship in that respect?
Sindarius, you want to take that one first?
No, we just support each other. When they're watching, when they're playing, we're tuned in and sending them Snapchats on during the game on what they done messed up on and stuff like that. And it's been times where when we're playing the game and they send it like live text messages on the game, like they almost broadcasting the game. Just everything. We just support each other.
Dwayne, you want that one also?
Same thing he said.
PJ, anything to add?
Nah, not really.
All right, we have time for one more question for the student athletes from South Carolina, if there is one. All right, no more questions. We'd like to thank Sindarius, Dwayne, and PJ for joining us. Wish them the best of luck tomorrow here in the Sweet 16 at Madison Square Garden.